very fortunate to connect with Malia and Nani and with Intentions, and it was just during the time that maybe a couple months before I was about to give birth, and connecting with them was the greatest thing. They were the first people that I really gravitated to when it came to creating a community for myself for natural home birth, and it was just amazing the kind of support that they gave to me. You know, it came down to the point where, you know, a couple days before my due date, I didn't have a breast pump and I really needed one, so I called up Malia and I was like, Malia, I need a breast pump. And she immediately was there to help me. She said, don't worry about it, girl, I got you, come on by. And so I stopped by and she had a breast pump for me. And interesting enough, you know, during my birth, I had my labor wasn't progressing as fast as we wanted it to. So we actually used that breast pump, and it helped me to get my contractions up to par, and my baby came, you know, soon enough. And without that, and without the support of Malia and Nani, you know, I don't know where we would be in that situation, honestly. And not just that, in so many ways, they have just been there with the education and the encouragement and just the kindness that they give and support for mommies like me, you know, that feel or felt like I was alone, I was the only one in the family, or that I knew in the community that wanted to do it this way. Intentions, they carry the most amazing products, you know, like you want to go shopping for natural, eco-friendly products that's good for the environment, good for mom, good for baby, you gotta visit the shop. You just have to. I find myself on that website like maybe every week. And sometimes I have to be scolded like, okay, honey, that's enough. But they are amazing. They're the people you want to know. They're not just intentions. They're not just an entity. They're a mother and a daughter with so much heart and so much compassion for the community and for those that really want to have a gentle birth or want to have products that are loving to mother and child, you know, the way that we want it to. And I give them so much credit, and I'm really, really, from the deepest part of my heart, I'm so grateful for Intentions.
Having the Malia as a doula was wonderful because she gave me a sense of calm. Like I'm very panicky, but I felt like I didn't get totally stressed out because she was very confident about the whole birthing process, and she was this sense of calm in the room. And
I felt that it was really helpful that she was there, because even though I had my mom and my husband there, they both didn't really know about it either. So having her there to keep us calm and talk us through it, and she helped me in the shower, and she picked me up off the ground. She would massage my back and just tell me like send me good vibes to be able to go through that whole labor.
just everything. When Sydney was ready to give up, her voice was just so calm and said, no, you can do it. And I think Sydney listened to that. It was also really nice and really loving, because at some times when Sydney just wanted to break down and cry, Malia was just holding on to her and hugging her, and that was just really helpful. And it was also good to have somebody who was very knowledgeable, because like for me, if the nurses wouldn't have wanted to stick to Sydney's birth plan, I wouldn't know what to say.
I'm Michelle Range. This is my husband.
And Kiloha.
I first was introduced to Intentions at the mall. I saw them their little displays of things, and I saw a book that I wanted to get, the Mama Natural book. So I bought that, and as I read it, this time around for my second pregnancy, I really wanted to do natural and not have any pain medication. So one of the things that they brought up in the book was doulas and how they can really help with natural births and help you prepare. So I was telling my husband about it, and I was like, I really want to get a doula. I was thinking about talking to a doula, not really having one there, but just talking and seeing what they could offer. And I came across the Intentions Instagram page, and I saw Malia offer doula services. So I messaged her, and she messaged me right back, and we had a meeting. And I just wanted education. I just wanted to see what she offered. Like, I just wanted to do maybe like a class or something to help with this birth, because I was having a lot of anxiety this time around, more so than with my first one. So we met with her, and we really liked her. What surprised me most was my husband really liked her most. He felt really comfortable with her and felt like he could ask her any kinds of questions. So right away we decided to work with Malia.
Well, just felt really comfortable. I just felt like we were really like-minded, and I just felt really comfortable with the whole process and having her be there.
And one thing I kind of regret was not finding Malia sooner, because I think it would have helped throughout my whole time, because we didn't ask her to be our doula until like the last month of my pregnancy. So so it was really nice. She educated us on what birth was going to be like, what our expectations were, what I wanted to have. We worked on a birth plan. So it was really helpful just to prepare for this birth, and definitely helped with my anxiety this time around, and definitely helped with labor this time around. And labor was really slow, but once the contractions kicked in, Malia stepped in, and she really educated us and prepared us with labor, especially to have Kilo be involved more, which I liked this time around, and I think he liked this time around, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So he was more involved with everything, and Malia definitely helped with the contractions, and it's something that, I don't know, I just thought it was a really team effort. I didn't feel alone. It was just a really nice experience this time.
Yeah, for me personally, it was just nice going in there with the frame of mind that this is our delivery, and just not being what's the word? Just being educated and knowing what to expect and what questions to ask, being prepared on what questions you may get asked and how to maybe answer them, and especially when it came during labor, I was very much involved, but I felt like I followed Malia's lead, and then I took over after kind of seeing where she was going. So having her there really made me as a husband a lot more comfortable, and just feeling like I knew what I was doing, even though it was a second birth, but like my wife said, it was the first time I was actually involved in the delivery. The experience was a lot different from the first delivery. A lot more enjoyable, and just make sure you call Malia.
Yes. She's totally worth everything and more. Yes.
Yeah, she's worth a lot more than the price that she charges.
Yes, definitely.
I truly believe and truly feel that Malia is born to do this, is born to be a doula, born to bring little humans into the world, but in support of the mother. And what I would say is that she is the perfect fit, the perfect fit for anyone who is looking to connect to their own inner strength, their own inner power, but also know that anything that feels good to them is what is right. And she's an immense support throughout the whole process, just little gentle whisperings in your ear of just telling you you're doing such a good job, and this is good, you know, she's coming, she's on her way, you know, everything that just helps to encourage you to know, yes, this is happening, like encouragement, like she is coming, this is all gonna happen for you, and that you are doing a beautiful job. I wouldn't even say you have to be a certain type of person. I'd say she's so well-rounded for everybody, because her specific gift that I feel is her feeling you as the mother. She has an ability to feel what you need and what you don't, and is very perceptive and very intuitive in that way. So I feel like she'd be the perfect fit with anybody, honestly. And she's just amazing, and I love her.